Okay, court is back in session. You may be seated. Prosecution may begin its cross-examination with the defendant.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Rodriguez, where were you the night of January 15th?
Like I told police officers, I was just doing my job, delivering groceries to various convenience stores.
And is one of the stores on your route named Broadway Jewelry Store?
Yes, sir.
It's kind of funny that the Broadway Jewelry Store was robbed 15 minutes after you were there.
Well, sir, because I am innocent, I will say that it's not convenient at all, no.
Okay then, how about this? Isn't it suspicious that the Broadway Jewelry Store was robbed 15 minutes after you were there, and the suspect, caught on camera, was wearing a red sweatshirt similar to the one that we have seen posted all over your Instagram page?
You know, man, it's just bad luck, all right? But what's even crazier is that I know that I've seen you outside that jewelry store before, looking into the windows at all the fancy engagement rings.
You got a story for everything. Your Honor, the defendant was in juvenile hall at 14 years old. He was released from the penitentiary 3 years ago. 3 days ago, he was near the scene of a crime. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it certainly is a duck. This man is our criminal. No more questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. Okay, the witness now belongs to the defense.
Mr. Rodriguez, why were you committed to DJJ at the age of 14?
My mother didn't have money to provide food for her children, so I tried to step up and help out.
And do you think it was okay for you to steal back then?
No, ma'am. It's never okay to steal. I was young and naive, and I thought I was helping out my family, but once I got locked up, that's when I realized that I was no help to anybody behind bars.
And how has your life been since you were released from prison?
You know, I'm just been trying to lay low, get to work. I have a daughter now, so Saturdays we go to the park, and on Sundays we go to church. But other than that, I just drive and try to get to work.
Likely story.
And look, man, I'm being honest here, all right? I know I have a criminal record, but I did not commit that crime. And just because the actual criminal has the same sweatshirt as I do, it doesn't really mean anything, all right? A million people in the city could have that same sweatshirt.
So anyone with a red sweatshirt could be the suspect. No more questions, Your Honor.
Okay, enough of this sob story. I don't want to take this to jury. Can we just make a plea deal here? Look, if you get your client to confess to being guilty, I'll let him get off with only 2 years in jail.
It's a good deal, Nicole. You should take it.
Your Honor, I cannot take that deal.
And why not?
Because my client is innocent.
Your Honor, quite frankly, the defendant acts like a criminal and kind of looks like a criminal. Nicole, just take the deal so we can get out of here and go back to our families.
No, Sam. I'm not gonna let you walk all over me and my client. Your Honor, the robber in the surveillance video was indeed wearing a red sweatshirt, but more importantly, he had on a blue beanie and an Ace of Spades tattoo on his left wrist.
What's your point?
My point is, according to social media, there's a man in this courtroom that matches that description perfectly, and it isn't Jose Rodriguez.
Your Honor, where is this going?
The man in this courtroom also had a motive. He needed to keep up appearances and buy his fiancée a big, fancy engagement ring.
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection denied. Please continue.
Your Honor, the prosecution, Mr. Sam Walker, is the man who committed this crime.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Mr. Walker, show us your left wrist.
Just admit it. You like to play a hotshot, but you can't cut it with the big league. So you resorted to stealing jewelry.
You don't know the first thing about me. You don't know what I have to go through to get paid this measly salary. My fiancée deserves the best.
You stole her a diamond ring.
Yeah, I stole, okay? And I'd steal it again.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Defendant found not guilty. Bailiff, take the prosecutor to jail, and court is adjourned.
Hey. Thank you.
Everyone deserves a second chance.